dead, to speak like to wear what they wear. You didn't realize that they are the living dead. They're the people of the planet they used to be black. That's the first thing. But they're not black no more because there's a reason why they're not black no more. And black is not a color, but a supreme force. You see, the children of the Most High, the rulers of the planet Earth, many of y'all didn't listen to those great messengers that came to you. We the ones that gave them the thought. We the one that directed them. See, you, the children of God. See, many of you lost your mind while living in the wilderness of North America. At the time of my arrival, you did everything but submit to the teachings of peace that was distributed throughout the many communities and states. You trusted those cursed people who taught you to be afraid and scared. You now lie about what is real and what's not real. You forgot your way home and the many rituals that you're supposed to do, Lord. We the one that directed them. See, you, the children of God. See, many of you lost your mind while living in the wilderness of North America. At the time of my arrival, you did everything but submit to the teachings of peace that was distributed throughout the many communities and states. You trusted those cursed people who taught you to be afraid and scared. You now lie about what is real and what's not real. You forgot your way home and the many rituals that you're supposed to do. See, these rituals that you do today, tradition of men, only adds more confusion that you call problems. Institutional religion has led you to become submissive and weak. You stop doing for yourself instead of to be a slave, working for a payday, looking for a vacation, insurance, hoping to retire. You have settled for the things that made you look foolish in the eyes of yourself. Your woman has started to look up to those who have taken your history and put it on like it was theirs. They tell you to forget about the 400 years of pain and torture that you have been through. You have even allowed them to marry your daughters and your sons with their laws called integration, mixing of your seed. You have become more diluted and confused. You can't even have a family discussion about someone looking down your throat, giving your wife silly ideas of their struggle. One thing that you were giving, and it would never ran out. And I'm going to say it again. One thing that you were giving, and it would never ran out, was grace. The same word grace was the same word that your grandfather said before she ate her food. This grace is now being answered. This grace is knowing what is right in your soul and what is not. The knowledge of right and wrong is a personal inspiration to those whose heart have not been hardened by this wicked society. The prayers that were being said for 400 years of captivity in the shores of the United States of America is now being answered. As you were lost on the planet going through your hell, we were traveling through the galaxy planning your safe return. As I arrived to this planet to take over, I met this brother. They call him Abdul. Servant of the faith, faithful brother. I took my time to rid him of the people, or what I call fungus, that has surrounded his body since his birth. All those people who said that out their mouths that they were trying to live a life of peace, only to be like the snake in the grass. Those people only looking to bite the first one that they seen. I took the brother through the worst time that anyone could stand to assure myself that the body that I use would be well equipped and could bear everything I needed to do on this planet. He took all his children and had everyone call him lazy and selfish, as you people did not understand that he was like a puppet to the spiritual world. He gave him the science to the woman of this planet and watched him teach as he strove to make the little messiahs that will one day save your soul. His job was to duplicate mentally and physically. He gave many of you good reasons to come together and stay healthy by skating and releasing your daily pressures that were placed on you by your suppressors. As a skating family, he is giving hope and courage to those who are within his aura. His mental reflection still keeps a positive motion throughout the skating world. He is like the crazy glue for you and your family. As time goes on, you will see all the good that has been done to all that was in his circumference. Many of you thought he was bad, but we, the heavens, are always in control. Because of your need to be a leader, those who have followers, he was too busy to even notice what was going on. Those who talked about him and did all manner of evil against him, he wants you to know that there is no law of loss. You can be saved too. There are no words that could have been said at that time to show you what was going on. Because we did not start to express ourselves or our thoughts of your situation until we knew most of you were in a position to stop what you was doing, to look and listen, learn and apply. I'm not going to say that you was in the way of progress. For those who love him, I can say to you that he was the love that was sent to all of you. He could not be selfish and keep you to himself. The reason that you were attracted to him because opposite attracts, and he is the light of the world. All those who are with him know of his good nature and love and concern for all. As you take the time to save yourself from yourself, never lie on the one who introduced you to the new way of living. For as you was taught, what you put in is what you're now getting. As you was once ready to die for the salvation of the children, this is the time for you to return to the oath that you have taken. To introduce yourself with those plans of success that was well discussed. It is time for the whole world to see that we will soon have control of those things that were once thought uncontrollable, with those plans of success that was well discussed. It is time for the whole world to see that we will soon have control of those things that were once thought uncontrollable, said or even whispered will echo across the earth, and all know from yourself. Never lie on the one who introduced you to the new way of living. For as you was taught, what you put in is what you're now getting.